In the peaceful village of Umuchieze, where the cock crowed before dawn, and the air smelled of roasted corn and burning firewood, nothing ever truly changed. The people lived simple lives, full of gossip, farming, and age-old traditions. But one morning, the village woke up to a mystery. A beautiful young woman had arrived. She was not from their land. Her name was Amara, and her beauty was beyond explanation. Her skin glowed like moonlight soaked in palm oil. Her eyes sparkled like river stones, and her voice was as soft as morning breeze after the rain. No one knew where she came from. Some said she was from the next village. Others whispered that she had no past, that she simply appeared from the forest. She came with nothing but a small calabash tied in red cloth and a smile that could silence a marketplace. The moment she walked into the square, men stopped pounding yam. Boys dropped their slingshots. Even the elders looked twice. She rented a small hut near the river, and every man in the village began to find excuses to pass by, hoping to see her. Young men brought yams. Old men brought wine. Chiefs sent messengers with gifts. But no one truly knew Amara. She barely spoke, and when she did, her voice wrapped around your heart like velvet. She would just smile sweetly, say, "Thank you," and disappear back into her hut. Then one day, the first man vanished, and that's when the fear began. The first man to go missing was Obinna, a boastful palm wine tapper known for chasing anything in a wrapper. He told the boys at the village square that he would win Amara's heart before the week ended. That night, he never returned home. His wife cried through the night, and his friends searched every bush path. His ladder was still leaning on the palm tree, his machete untouched. A few days later, Ease, the village blacksmith, also disappeared. Then it was Tokchi, a rich farmer with 2 wives. All of them had one thing in common. They had been seen talking to Amara. That was when the rumors started. Some said Amara was a witch. Others believed she was a river goddess sent to punish unfaithful men. The elders called for a meeting at the village square, and Chief Okoye declared, "No man shall visit Amara again until the gods reveal the truth." But even fear could not stop foolish hearts. Amara's beauty was too strong. That night, Chuka, the chief's own nephew, went to her hut. He never came back. But something strange happened the next morning. Villagers started noticing goats roaming freely near Amara's compound. White goats with frightened eyes and scars that looked human. An old woman swore one goat had the same birthmark as her missing son. The priestess of the shrine, Mama Nwanyi, was called. She tied her white wrapper, smeared chalk on her face, and walked into Amara's hut with the courage of the ancestors. What she saw made her scream and collapse. Inside the hut, Mama Nwanyi found Amara seated in front of a red cloth wrapped calabash. The air was thick with strange perfume. Around her were goats, not ordinary ones, but goats with tears in their eyes. Each had something human about them, a twitch, a look, a posture. Amara smiled and opened the calabash. Inside were locks of hair, fingernails, and tiny wooden carvings. Mama Nwanyi tried to run, but Amara raised her hand and chanted something in a tongue not of this world. The goats began to wail like humans. Their cries echoed through the village. The villagers gathered and saw Mama Nwanyi stumble out, weak and shaking. She raised her staff and screamed, "She is Mami Nwata, a spirit sent from the underworld to punish lustful men." The villagers were terrified. Women grabbed their sons and husbands. No one dared approach Amara's hut again. But the goats, they kept multiplying. That evening, as the sun set in red flames, Amara came out and spoke. Her voice sounded like wind in a graveyard. I was sent to test the hearts of men. You failed. Then she disappeared in a whirl of dust, leaving the goats behind. Till today, those goats still roam the edges of Umuchieze. Mothers warn their sons, if you chase beauty without sense, you might end up eating grass.